Hi, everyone. My name is John Jackson, and I'm the president and CEO of Lynx Institute. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by our virtual booth at the 2022 Brandon Career Symposium event. I'm really excited to take a few minutes to let you know about Lynx Institute. We're a career college here in Manitoba, and some of the awesome programs we offer for people who are interested in working in mental health. So we'll do this by way of a presentation. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we will go through. And folks, there's a variety of ways for you to get in touch with us if you have questions about the presentation. If you're interested in becoming a student of Lynx Institute, please feel free to use one of the Contact Us Now buttons, our email address, or any other way that you find available on the virtual booth. So once again, folks, it's John Jackson, President and CEO of Lynx Institute, and I'm here to tell you all about our mental health career college. So what is Lynx Institute exactly? Lynx Institute is one of Manitoba's newest career colleges. We have been in operation for over a year now, which is really exciting. And what we do is we prepare students to get job ready as community support workers. Now, you might be wondering, what is a community support worker? These are folks who work in nonprofit settings, mental health settings, addiction settings at a support worker level. So lots of interaction with clients, helping clients with day-to-day activities and tasks, responding to the needs of clients when they're emotional or in distress, and so on. So what we do at Lynx Institute is we provide training in mental health, addiction, and social services. And the neat thing about Lynx Institute is all of our programming is currently offered online. Now, I should add to that something we're really excited about, and that is the fact that we are getting a physical space, which will be available in May, so just in a couple of months here. But for students who live in rural or remote areas who maybe don't want to move to Brandon to go to school, that's not a problem at all. You can stay at home where your resources and supports are, and you can continue on in your studies in that way. So here, folks, you can see our certificate of registration. Lynx Institute is a career college regulated by the Ministry of Advanced Education, Skills, and Immigration. I've already said my name a couple of times, so it's John Jackson, President and CEO with Lynx, and I welcome you folks to get in touch with me at any time. I also want to let you know about a few of the other members of staff with Lynx Institute. So the first person I'll tell you about is Dr. Sunday Olukoju. He is our Director of Academics. And in addition to being our Director of Academics, Sunday is an instructor with our program, and he has great relationships with the students, and he comes with a wealth of knowledge and wisdom on a variety of topics. I'd like to tell you about a few of our other instructors. We have Dr. Ibiyemi Arawolo, and the course that Ibi teaches is Introduction to Mental Health Challenges. I'd also like to introduce you to Dr. Prachi Vilakar, and the course that Prachi teaches is Basic Pharmacology in Mental Health. I'd like to introduce you to Michelle Danda, who is a registered nurse and has her master's degree in nursing and her master's degree in psychiatric nursing. And Michelle has been teaching the basics of substance use disorder class for us. What you may have noticed about some of our instructors, and we've just included a few of them here in the interest of time, is that they're either PhDs, so doctors in their various fields, or at least hold a master's degree. And this is something that's really different at the career college level. At most career colleges that students might attend, your instructors might be experts in their field, but not necessarily have academic expertise like a master's degree or a PhD. It was really important to us that we have instructors who can really give students the best possible experience at the career college level. So let me tell you a little bit more about Lynx Institute. So the classes with Lynx Institute are live interactive. This means that we have set meeting times. You get lots of opportunity for discussion and meeting times with instructors. So current programming can be completed in just 6 months. Now that's thinking of our community support worker mental health program. Our harm reduction program can also be completed in as little as 6 months. Then finally, we have a diploma program, which is called our Mental Wellness and Harm Reduction Worker, and that one may take up to 9 months. You'll notice that compared to courses at other institutions, these ones may seem shorter, and that's not to be confused with being easier or less intense. Our programs are purposefully packed in over a shorter period of time so that students can get working in their field much quicker than they normally would with other institutions. So part of our philosophy at Lynx Institute is intended to lower barriers for students who are seeking further education. We want to make it as easy as possible for people to get working in their chosen field of mental health, addictions, or nonprofit sector as quickly as possible. One of the things we know about further or higher education is that many people might relocate for school, but might not necessarily have a positive experience. So if I've come from a rural and remote location in Manitoba to go to school in a city where I didn't grow up and I don't have my resources, and something goes wrong, this can sometimes end with the student maybe not completing their studies. And so the great thing about being able to stay home and get your studies done is that it increases your chances of success. And that's what we're about at Lynx Institute, it's student success. The other thing that's important about the timeline for our programs is that not everyone has the time, energy, or resources to commit themselves to a 2-year diploma or 4-year degree. Some people might start a degree and then realize that it's not for them. And then they might sort of get into their careers feeling like they've wasted a little bit of their time. The great thing about the programs with Lynx Institute is that you receive recognition for the work you put in, and it takes just a minimum of 6 to 9 months of full-time study. So folks, you've heard me mention this a little bit earlier in the presentation, but I'm just going to go over it again. So Lynx Institute currently offers 2 6-month programs and 1 diploma program. The programs that we carry include Community Support Worker in Mental Health and Community Support Worker in Harm Reduction, and finally, our Mental Wellness and Harm Reduction Worker Diploma. So the way it worked was we started our institute with the one program, Community Support Worker in Mental Health, which again is intended to prepare people who want to work as support workers in a mental health setting. After some time, we noticed a gap in the industry where the area of harm reduction, which is when we're trying to reduce the negative consequences or negative outcomes for people who are choosing to live a higher risk lifestyle, such as substance use. This isn't really a topic that we see taught in many other institutions, so we decided to go ahead and introduce a harm reduction program. Many of our students said, well, I can't really decide whether I'm interested in doing the Community Support Worker Mental Health program or the harm reduction program. I'd kind of like to do both. And so what we did is we went ahead and we crafted the Mental Wellness Harm Reduction Worker program, which is a combination of all of the courses from the previous 2 certificates. So students who are really looking to get a foot up in their attempts to be job ready for these types of fields have been jumping at this Mental Wellness and Harm Reduction Worker Diploma program. So what kinds of jobs are our programs intended to prepare students for? I won't go ahead and read all of these off the screen. I'll just sort of leave the screen up for a moment or so for you so you can check these out for yourself. But you'll notice that there's a wide variety of jobs included under these types of roles. And if we take a look at Job Bank Canada and the description for community and social service workers, these jobs have a national average salary of between $15 and $30 per hour, depending on experience. So finally, folks, once again, our 2 certificate programs are made up of 9 courses plus a practicum. And the idea of the practicum is that students can hopefully study in their community and do their practicum in their community. And then while there's no guarantee, maybe even find employment in their own community. And the diploma program, as we mentioned, is made up of 12 courses plus the practicum. Okay, so you've watched the presentation so far and you're getting really interested and excited about Lynx Institute, and we're certainly excited to have you join us. You might be wondering what you need to apply as a student of Lynx Institute. So what we need is a grade 12 diploma, a high school diploma, or a GED. We can also accept folks who have not completed grade 12 and they hold mature student status. At the moment, for our community support worker programs and our diploma, folks do need to be either a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident of Canada. Finally, you'll meet with Lynx Institute to confirm your interest and suitability in the program, review and sign a contract, and pay your registration fee. Then we're able to get you going. Folks, you might be wondering when the next registration dates are for Lynx Institute, and so I can give you a couple of those right now. Our next group of classes will start on May 10th, 2022, which is this year, and then the following set of classes will start on June 16th, 2022. We have intake dates every 6 weeks. Folks, if you're interested in learning more about Lynx Institute, I encourage you to use any of the Contact Us Now buttons on our website, or you can also check out our website directly, which is www.lynx-institute.ca. Feel free to send us an email, which is info@lynx-institute.ca, and our current address and telephone number are listed below. Thanks so much for your time in checking out Lynx Institute, and we hope you enjoy yourselves at the 2022 Brandon Career Symposium. Thanks, everyone.